Hi, this is a quick tutorial on how to set up an APA style research paper using Word. And we want to lay out our pages according to APA rules, so I'm going to show you how to do that using the basic commands of Word. I have a blank document open and I'm using a Mac, so if you're using a PC, your window might look just a little bit different. The first thing I'm going to do is set this up for a different first page because the header on the first page is different than the rest of the document. So I'm going to go up here to Format and down to Document, and the first thing I'm going to do is check my margins. APA, you want 1-inch margins all the way around. So I fix that to 1 inch all the way around, then I click on Layout and I'm going to select Different First Page and click OK. So now I want to open my header, so I go up here to View and drop down and open headers. You can also double click at the top of your page. But we need to create what's called a running head, and we only do this on the first page. We give that title running head. The rest of the time we just use the header itself. So start with capital R and type running head just like that. And then we put the title of the paper in all caps. And if you have a long title, a lot of research articles do, you just use the first 4 or 5 words or so. And then the last thing you want to do is add the page numbers. And we want them to be in the upper right-hand corner. So there's our first page. Now we want to make sure that we have everything double-spaced, and we're going to center our title. So I hit return a few times to move that title down to the middle of the page a little bit more. And I'm going to put in the title of the paper in regular title caps, just like that. And then put the name and the class, the professor, and the date. And that's all we have to do for the first page. Now we want to make sure that that's kind of centered, so just eyeball it, take a look and make sure it looks like it's about in the center. And then to get onto the next page, you can go up here to Insert and just put in a page break. That way if you do have to change anything on this first page, it's not going to move the rest of your pages down. So here we're on the second page. And I'm going to go back into View and Header. And now I'll create the rest of my headers. I type in the title of my paper. This time I don't need those words running head. I just put in all caps the title of my paper the same way I did it in the first part. If I abbreviate it the same way here. And then I go to Insert Page Numbers and do it just as I did for that first page. And it will pick up with page 2, and the rest of your paper then will be set up just like this. So that's all there is to it. You have now set up your APA style paper with headers and page numbers.